also building a potential network that makes the pool bigger to get large enough that somebody actually can think about writing a check. Because when you're smaller, big companies really just don't know how to deal with that.
Okay, we got 10 minutes left of TBEX. And so we're going to open up the floor. If there's anything that you, before you leave here and leave New York, that you want to have answered, that a question you didn't have answered, and maybe someone up here answers it, or maybe someone else, now's your time.
And Wendy Kern will be taking all of these.
Yes.
I'd like to know, by show of hands, how many people in this room actually make a living doing travel writing and or whether it's print and blogging with no other job?
Now, is your question how many people have no other jobs or how many people are not going through their savings? Let's try that both ways. How many people have no other job? How many people are not going through their savings as they have no other job? Okay.
So are you making a living at it?
Yeah. All right, next question. Someone. Come on.
No, it's okay.
Talk to Matt.
But isn't it messy and
Well, then it's just a visual thing.
it's what?
It's just a visual thing. If you link to everyone on this site, it won't affect your site. If you link to all those spam linkers that say, can I put a text link on your footer? Yes, that will hurt your site.
But doesn't it take people away from your site eventually?
Well, that's an aesthetic thing you have to think about. But in terms of SEO, no.
I stick all mine on a separate page. I don't keep it on the
And
front
it's the
page.
same.
It's the same.
Same quality.
All right.
But give them what you want back, because you know they were talking about contextual links. It's like if someone has a blog post that you really like.
You two talk after the show. Next question.
You said you have to put the photos on your own site, but then we had a panel this afternoon that talked about the Google image search and how much you get good search results from that, which I do on my own blog. So I'm curious about, like, is there a tension there? Do you just have to make a call about that?
What he didn't mention is that while his are not on his own site, he gets full credit for them from Google because they are on travelphotos.everythingeverywhere.com because smokemode.com allows you to do that.
I want to ask Matt what kind of software he uses to send out your ebooks. What is that?
I use eJunkie, but
eJunkie.
I use eJunkie, but I'm switching to oneshoppingcart.com, which is more professional, but it's also $100 a month. eJunkie is $5.
Next question.
I have a question about monetization. Google Ads, do they work for travel bloggers? And if not, can anyone recommend a relevant ad serving network for the travel space?
Raise your hands if you think Google Ads work for you, where work means what, $100 a day. $10 $10 a day. $2 a day.
Can you buy more than a cup of coffee?
Yeah, so I anticipated the answer was no, so a relevant network.
It depends on how much content you have, actually. I know some people that think if you earn $1 per page per month, that's doing good, and you compensate by making a whole lot of pages. But if you're looking to monetize a few pages, then they better be highly targeted. Next question.
This is a SEO question, probably for Matt.
All right.
What is the average amount of time that somebody spends on your site, and can you see that through Google Analytics?
You can see that through analytics. It depends. Sometimes people will come to a search word and bounce out. But for my total site, it's about 2.3 minutes.
That's pretty typical. At one time I ran an online community, something more like Facebook, that was doing 14-minute sessions, and that was the third highest number on the internet. So 1 to 2 minutes is not uncommon, because for a lot of people it's long enough to read one blog post.
Mine's lower because it's a lot of photography.
Yeah.
Next question.
Facebook, best time on site.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get people from
Communities usually have the best
Facebook.
time.
My Facebook people will stay for 10 minutes. Search traffic, maybe a minute. Stumble upon, 10 seconds.
When we switched our marketing from Twitter to Facebook, we started reaching new people a lot more, and our time on site just
Facebook
went up.
good.
Facebook good.
I just wanted to say from the public relations
marketing standpoint, if you guys have a great clip with one of our clients mentioned in it, we'd happily post it on either our agency site or our client site. They love to see themselves in the news. So if you send us a great link to your site, we would happily, suggest that to our hotels, which would be great. Another way to enhance SEO.
The other thing that we should say is that some sites that the PR reps who are here represent are actually coming from a government domain, which is even better for SEO. But anything that you're going to get, if you got something from Marriott, for instance, that's going to be a great link. And
As a blogger, let me say when I go to a place or a hotel, I have no idea who the PR firm is. And I don't know how to find that. And that's a problem with the PR industry. No, I'm serious. If I can't find it, it's clearly not that well available. There's not a gigantic list of every place in the world and the PR firm that represents it. Someone should make that.
Actually, because SCTW has a huge.
I am not a member of the Society of American Travel Writers because I'm not a travel writer. Next question. Oh, good. There are no more questions. Kim? Yeah, you all want tacos. I get it. Didn't you have any more announcements or say goodbye to people or?
How about, I'll see you in Vancouver. Yeah, we're going to do a TBEX Europe also. TBEX Europe, I don't know when, but it's already, there's phone calls and emails going around with locations. So, yeah, Nancy Brown. Yeah, if you go to the TBEX10.eventbrite.com, there actually is an entire list. All of your name and URLs are here. I only put your first name because I don't know about if you want your last name there. But we'll take and transport that over, and we'll have it probably after I've broken my arm in Aruba. Okay. Yeah, just watch the homepage and watch the Twitter and stuff, because as soon as you open registration, and then we're going to cut it off after 200, even though the venue's a lot bigger, just to give people time to learn about it, and then that way it's not sold out immediately and getting on everyone's nerves. That's a good point. Yeah, well, you'll know first. Yeah, okay, we'll send the attendees this year first when we open it, okay? That's fair. Everyone, that's insane that you guys all flew here and trained here and road tripped. That's amazing. I'm so excited, and the reason TBEX started was because I, sent an email, like I said, and I really wanted to drink beers with you, so it turned into tequila. Have a good time. Taco truck, go out. Truck, and then they'll come around and put a stamp on your badge, and then they'll know that you can have a taco.